Yeah, and there's different definitions of selling out, right? I think the common idea for selling out is when you change your morals. Like you change, like if you see me dressed up as a jalapeno on a fucking Walmart commercial doing a moonwalk, you might be able to say, I think we lost cartoon at this point. You know what I'm saying? That might be kind of fucking funny, actually. So maybe that's a bad example. Like you might be like, yeah, it's just kind of tight. But in other words, when you give up, Holmes, when you give up and you're like, fuck it, I just don't want those chips. No one's gonna notice. That's equal to selling out. But usually the one saying a sellout is the dude that lives at his mom's house. He's complaining. He can't catch a break. Everyone's a fucking hater. It's that guy usually saying that shit. Now, I did a DoorDash commercial and I tattooed fucking Colonel Sanders. You know, I'll tell you what, I still dressed like me. It was still me. I just did a big-ass gig and got some chips. Probably could be considered overpaid because I didn't do that much work, actually. So, I just thought that I didn't do that much work, but I did what I always do. So it's like graffiti. How do you sell graffiti art when it's on the wall in the hood and they're erasing the shit? How do you put that on a canvas and put it in $1 million home or multi-million-dollar home, right? It's just all the eye of the beholder, I guess, you know. Who's looking at it, what value and the history of it. And it's how you present yourself, Holmes, you know. You guys hit me with the email. It was laid out clean. It was Zoom at this time. It had a little directions. Hey, just dress casual. Whoa. All that shit shows professionalism on your side. And you even, I think, went through E to get this popping because it wasn't going through all the Netflix people and all that shit. So you got through just like the other ones we've been doing every day, you know? But that's something that you're coming correct. So when my assistant reads that shit, he'd be like, okay, these guys are legit. Let's move them to B now. Like, you know, then you walk these things all the way through. Some of them happen, some of them don't. But this is all wide open, bro. We're making it up as we go along, basically. I don't, like you said, my father didn't come down and go, hey, son, you know, you should play hard to get on that DoorDash deal. You should play this and that. You know, I got a manager for that, but my old man was like, you got a DoorDash? Like, he's a fucking tripping. Like, my old man, like, his great. You don't become an artist, Holmes. You don't become a tastemaker, dog. You go, you're a fucking plumber if you're lucky, Holmes. Or you're fucking, you know, my old man worked at a print shop, dog. These are man jobs, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I told him I wanted to be an artist, he looked at me like, yeah, but what are you going to do for a real job? And I looked at his job and I was like, that's way too hard. I mean, that's some real manual labor jumping off and some fucking, you know, back-breaking shit, you know? So I vowed not to do that, but I understood it. So my advantage in life is I'm armed with a high school education, but my father had a mom and pop print shop in the hood. And my mom would do the accounting and you know, they would get a business card designed in, and my mom would go, Mijo, look, this guy went to art school. Hey, look how he presents his work. I was like, oh, he puts a piece of tissue in his card and cover, stamps his fucking oh, man. And I would mimic that shit. So when I got a job for Virgin Records, I turned my shit into that. And they were like, oh, you know, nice. So they assumed I went to art school. I was just mimicking people that went to art school. I would like find out who went to school and I look for, you know, like check their shit out. And I found out that there's a lot of dope artists out there, dog. I wasn't that dope after all. My parents lied to me, dog. My parents did reverse brainwashing, Holmes. They told me I was the fucking greatest artist to ever live. And they're proud of me as their son. Some of my homeboys, their father said, you're a fucking bum-ass motherfucker. You're a piece of shit, lazy motherfucker. So we both got told something. We both believed it. he robbed banks for a living, you know what I'm saying? And I've been able to get overpaid, dog. I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression, dog. Come off cocky and come off like everything's I'm getting paid and this shit. It ain't even like that, man. It's like I did this for most of my life for nothing, dog. I just did it because I loved it. I wanted to be a member. I wanted to be a peer. Just even if they knew my name, you know what I mean? I just want to be a writer. I just want to be a graffiti writer. That's all my ambition was in life, because that seemed so hard to attain. And once I kind of got there and I was hyped, the guys I looked up to, they were like, graffiti's over. We don't do that shit. And they were getting sleeved down. And I was like, oh shit, they're doing some next level grown man shit, you know? And I started hanging out in tattoo shops. And this is all just, well, I'm getting paid in being in the environment, Holmes. I'm getting paid for these motherfuckers even talking to me, you know what I mean? And I did that in all my 20s, Holmes, you know, just try to figure this shit out, get loaded, party, make mistakes, Holmes, fucking flake out, fuck up, get burned, everything that you do to trying to come up over years, dog. And you learn along the way, man. You're like, okay, take a deposit now. If this motherfucker flakes on me, at least I got it. And then the guy you say, he's got money, he's got it, and you don't take a deposit, he flakes on you, you know? So it's, you learn as you go, and, you know, those that can go to school, take advantage of that shit. Go to your community college, man. You don't have to go crazy university. You don't even need a degree, Holmes. You need the knowledge. You need to go there and say, you know what? I'm going to go after school and I'm going to learn how to use Photoshop. I'm going to learn how to use an Illustrator program, a CAD program. I'm going to learn how to do that shit so I can start my little business, you know what I mean? My little design business, or, you know, do a mobile car wash, and I need my own designs. Like, you just got to take the shit by the, we live in the United States, bro. Like, everything's possible. Most people go to university to learn that shit, right? I found out too late. But I just went and hired someone that went to school. Because I know my weaknesses is like negotiations. As far it's not so much that I'm weak, but it makes me look weak that I'm negotiating for myself, because I can get emotional as an artist, and I might come off like I'm overcharging this motherfucker. But if I have that middleman who speaks their language, the business language, and he's able to, he don't get offended. He's there. So I'm fortunate that I've had someone like that helped with these Nike deals. And so I had to create a team, okay? I got the homies around me, but at first I used to have them answering the phone, doing that shit. It worked for a little bit, but then I had have to have someone that went to school, dog. Like, you got to return emails, you got to deal with tax shit, you got at least just sending it off. And you deal with important shit, bank numbers and all that shit. Anyways, those numbers go to more like nerdy guys and shit. The homies, they're good for events, and we got to go do shit, photo shoot, and we need to, vibe and get ideas. They're dope for that shit, you know? But that's it. You build a team, you know, and I'm sure you guys are doing the same thing. It's hard to do it all by yourself, you know. But I negotiated all the way up to the end, Holmes. All the way up to where it was making me look crazy, where I'm possibly scaring a client or whatever, or having fools with me, or look like a muscle strong army shit, you know. But I was just there on a Wednesday. I wasn't thinking that it looks like that. But then sometimes fuck those people, because they're the most scandalous, stealing, slithering motherfuckers because they got a suit on. You understand? So now I just got an attorney, Holmes, and he's looking out for my best interest, to not let them own my artwork forever, or if they use it again, they got to renegotiate. Just be fair, Holmes. Like we were talking about, I don't want to get too far from what you were saying. Sometimes in our community, fools are like, ooh, don't burn me, man. Damn, man, like that. How much? Damn, we even joke about it in the movie, because, hey, man, when I got into tattooing, I was like, how much they charge for all that shit? I was like, this business is backwards. Like, the illustration world, I was just asking for the, fair price. And you get $2,500 for a illustration for Hustler magazine. This is in the fucking like 94. I was getting $2,000 back then. And then for a tattoo, they wanted this big ass sleeve and give me a box of cigarettes or pay me in weed or some shit. And I was like, oh man, this is all back then. So I set it out there to change that. So if I had any contribution to tattooing, it was giving at least everyone a raise almost.